crazy, deranged, maybe. You shot first, your Glock first, but it grazed me. Now time for lyrics. Put up your guns and watch me get this shit popping like the West was what? Got that lyrical chicken feed for all chicken heads.
What's up, my people? What's up? You're like, where the hell has this dude been, man? Shout out to those of you who reached out to me, man. Shout out, you know, via email, Instagram, Facebook. You guys reached out, man, and that means a lot to me. You know, your boy's been going through it. You know, I smile, but it's just been rough, and I haven't really been, I haven't been focused on posting like I should. You know, because I'm just like, you know, life happens, guys. And, you know, like I tell you, life isn't always peachy. It's not always, oh, it's great, like Tony the Tiger. It's great. Hell no. I wish I could say that, but it's not always like that. And so, me, I've just, a lot of stress, you know. Find out that my son, who I raised since he was 1, he's going to be 13. He's going to be, so that's 12 years, raised him, and he's headed off to New York with his birthday. Nothing bad about that. I wish them, you know, I want them to bond, and I want all that for them, and I'm happy, but it's just a lot to take in, you know. Someone leaving, and then the whole situation is just, it's not good for me, right? So because of that, my walk has been tremendously affected. Guys, we gotta find a way to, if stressful situations happen, we gotta minimize the stress as much as possible. We have to get out of our mind, because our mind controls what we do, but we're not our mind. If we're the observer of our thoughts and we're able to observe those thoughts, then that's not who we are, because we're observing that, right? So we take a step behind the mind, like the untethered soul says. You have to take a step behind the mind and observe it and realize that that's just the mind. Let it go. Don't let it control you, because what'll happen, and what's happened to me, is your mind just takes you on this journey, and now your mind is stuck on this thought and oh, what ifs and the devastation, right? And it takes you from the present moment. That's why they talk about meditating. You know, for a while there, I'm like, okay, meditating, and, you know, I'm thinking, okay, it's like a form of prayer. You just sit there. No. Meditation for me is, and what they talk about is quieting the mind. How do we do that? Well, you focus on the present moment. You focus on now. Like the meme says, what time is it? The time is now, right? Because there is no time. Time's an illusion, right? The past is the past. We can't change that. The future hasn't happened yet. So all we're really living in is the present moment, right? So that's all we have. But, so we have to control that. And through meditation, that's what I was going to say, is just quieting the mind and sitting and being the observer, right? You observe what's going on. If you don't have to sit there in a Zen-like mode. There's different forms of meditation. There's guided meditation. There's sitting in silence. There's all kind, you know, just sitting here and just trying, when a thought comes up, getting that thought, acknowledging the thought, but then moving on. Don't dwell on that thought, because then that thought will have you stuck and pulled away from what really matters. And so that's what's happened to me, is I've just been a victim of my mind, and I've been stuck in my mind, and it's affecting me, guys. Like, I'm telling you, like, I'm limping really bad right now. I'm limping really bad. My barber, my hair's starting to grow back, by the way. This dude, man, I tell him, hey, man, I want to cut it shorter. I just, you know, because I go through these periods of where I just cut my hair off. Dude, he cuts, like, I don't have a good bald head, but if I go bald, I'm getting my Morpheus on, and you're going to see me with the fucking shades on, baby, and I'm bald-headed, You're not going to see me with the moonroof. Hey, look. Here, we had a good run. If the run ever ends, time to go, baby. I'm getting my Morpheus on. I'm not going to be one of those guys still holding on for dear life. It's like, sir, you're bald all up here. You got the moonroof going on, but then you got the little George Jefferson and shit all around the side. Cut that shit off, man. Knock it off. Knock it off. You're waking up to hair on your pillow. It's like, oh, and one guy said, oh, I had the nerve. Oh, I'm going to go get a haircut. I said, sir, Mother Nature is cutting your hair. What are you getting? What are you cutting? What are you cutting? The little strands, a few strands up there? Man, cut all that. Anyway, see, now I got derailed off of what I was going to tell you. But the point is don't let your mind control you. You're not the mind, okay? We're deeper than the mind, right? We're more than the mind. I believe we're a soul. I believe we're a soul. The soul, like people say, this body is just a vessel. That's all it is. It was just a vessel. To further prove that we're not the body, let's say someone dies. After they die, not even a minute after they die, you weigh them. They're going to weigh the exact same. Exact same. But they're not there. You can look at them. I was looking at my grandmother. I'm like, that's not her. Where did she go? Energy cannot be transferred. Energy cannot be destroyed. It can only be transferred. So it leaves, it goes somewhere else. So we're a soul. Okay? Yeah. I don't know where I was going to go with that. But I need to get back. So I've just been on a little hiatus. You know, I haven't been depressed. Haven't really been taking care of myself like I could be taking care of myself. And it's because I've just been in a funk. And again, because my mind is spiraling. It's like your car. If you leave your car in the parking garage or wherever, outside in the driveway, wherever, if you don't get it and turn it on, it's just going to be sitting there. That's kind of like how our brain is, right? Kind of analogy for that. Like, don't turn it on. Meaning, don't be a vegetable, think, but don't let your brain control you. Just understand that that's your brain. That's not you. So when you start thinking, acknowledge that thought. Okay, that's a thought, and move it on. It takes practice. Trust me, I'm still working on it. But once you get to that point, you'll start to live a life of bliss because you're not going to worry, right? That's where the yogis say, I've reached enlightenment, because they don't let trivial stuff, they don't let their mind, they don't let their emotions, they don't let pain, they don't let that affect them, because they know that that's not them. I heard one person say, I think it was KRS-One, he talked about Jesus. And he talked about how could he, you know, on the cross, and how could he be stabbed and whipped and thorns. Because you could do whatever you want to the physical. If I'm not there mentally, if my spirit isn't there, it's not really affecting me. He was getting more into the dimensions, 5 dimensions and stuff like that, the 5th dimension. Anyway, yeah. So that's where I've been. Thank you guys for the support. I'm back on it. I'm still slowly starting to get back onto my diet. If that's like you, if you're like me, don't beat yourself up about it. You now know. I have a cousin who, she was fine, and then she has some weird autoimmune condition. She goes to me, she's like, damn, I have so much more respect for you. This shit is hard. I said, yeah, really? You think? You think? It's difficult. But just pride and pat yourself on the back for days that you have good days. There's nothing saying that, hey, every day has to be perfect, and if you have a cheat meal one day, or you slip up, or you have a messed up week, that, oh, you just derailed and now you got to start all over. No, you don't. You still made progress. Okay? You just got to keep going. That's it. The plan doesn't change. The outcome isn't going to change. It's just now you just got to reset, refocus, and keep it moving. Keep going. Right? When teams when I'm using NFL right now, but when the NFL is down, they don't say, "Oh, we messed up the first half." They don't go into the halftime. We messed up. So guess what? No sense of coming out second half because this shit is over. They say, no, we got to readjust because they're beating us here. They're beating us here. So what do we got to do to stop that and readjust and go out, hitting it and win? That's what we have to do. That's the mindset I want you to have is, okay, I messed up. I slipped. I cheated. I had a cheat meal or whatever. But, okay, now I'm back on it. That's it. There's no such thing as, oh, this perfect and I'm just, no, you fail. You see now how hard it is. And that's what I was going to tell you. That's what she sees because she was gung-ho and, oh, I'm no grain, no sugar. She did it. She did it for about a month. I didn't say anything, and I hope she's not watching this, but she's eating whatever now. It's life. People that don't do this don't understand what we go through and how hard it is. You do. I'm not saying that to say, oh, just give up, but I'm saying don't beat yourself up. Be kinder, be gentler to yourself. Tell yourself how much you love yourself. Confirm that, reaffirm that to yourself. Write positive affirmations on your bathroom window. That's what I did. On my bathroom window, on my bathroom mirror. You know? And there's one on my desk. Some people don't understand it, but it's not for them to understand. I'm not here to explain everything and what I'm doing for everybody else. If you get it, you get it. But it's not for you, it's for me. So do it. If people talk shit or have questions, you ain't got to get into it like me. Hey, this is just for me. If you don't like it, hey, this is my cubicle area. You can go back to your little shithole over. Anyway, let me stop talking stuff. But I missed you guys. Thank you guys for the love and the support. I'm back, just going through it. Oh, I'm gonna post a PayPal. I'm gonna post a PayPal link to this video, and I'm gonna start posting PayPal. Any support you guys can give me is greatly appreciated. If you can't, I mean, if you can give a buck. But that would help me right now. I'm just with my son and everything going on. I just need a little extra income. So anything you guys can give is greatly appreciated. If you can't, hey, don't worry about it. You know, just keep subscribing, keep watching, and together we're gonna heal. All right. Love you guys. Much love. And until next time, love you guys.